Good morning, and thank you for watching this morning, wherever you are. I came across this article the other day where the author compares us living our lives to climbing a lot of stairs. I'm not so sure I completely agree with this analogy, but the writer does make a few good points. Here's what the article says. There were once two brothers who lived on the 80th story of a high-rise building. One day when they came home, they discovered that the elevators weren't working, and that meant they were going to have to climb a lot of stairs in order to get home. They made it to the 20th floor, panting and tired, and they decided to abandon their bags and come back for them the next day. They hid their bags behind a fire extinguisher and continued their climb. When they had finally reached the 40th floor, the younger brother began to grumble. "This is all your fault. You were the one who just had to live in a high-rise apartment. How do you like it now?" And the older brother said nothing. The younger brother continued, "I seriously don't know how I ever let you talk me into this ridiculous apartment. What a stupid decision." For the next 20 flights of stairs, the older brother just continued to listen as the younger brother just went off on how bad the conditions were, how unreliable the elevators were, and blamed the older brother for pretty much everything. By the time they reached the 60th floor, the younger brother had stopped his complaining, and they continued the climb in relative silence. Finally, they reached the 80th floor. It seemed like it took them forever, but their persistence had paid off. Their apartment was just down the hall. As they stood in front of the door to their apartment, each brother waited for the other brother to open the door. But then they realized that the key was in their bags, which was left down behind the fire extinguisher on the 20th floor. The writer went on to say that this is symbolic of how we live our lives. Many of us begin our lives under expectations of our parents or teachers and our friends. We seldom get to do the things we really want to, and we're under so much pressure that by the time we get to 20, we're frustrated, and we decide to just dump that extra baggage. With our load a little bit lighter now, we continue on enthusiastically, and we dream ambitious dreams, and by the time we get to 40, those dreams have become distant. And we begin to question whether we'll ever realize them or not. We begin unsatisfied and begin to complain and criticize. By the time we make it to 60, we realize that we have little left for complaining anymore, and we begin to walk the final episode in relative peace and calmness. We think there's nothing left to disappoint us, only to realize that when we get to our 80s, that we had so many unfulfilled dreams, which we abandoned years ago. Did you abandon your dreams? Are there things that you always wanted to do but either gave up on or told yourself, "I'll get to it someday"? Maybe today is the day that you pull those old dreams off the shelf, dust them off a little bit, and ask yourself, what can I do to accomplish this? Follow your dreams so that when you get to your 80th floor, you'll have no regrets. I pray that you have a blessed day today. Each morning, look to this Facebook page for more encouraging videos that will help to lift your spirits. As always, I encourage you to leave a comment and feel free to share this video with your friends. Thank you, and God bless you as you go through your day today.